Hey, and we're live here. Crater traveling to Ashland. Jeff Lang alongside Jason Brewster. We're just past the tip, Jason. We're at the 4-minute mark here of the first quarter.
Just past the tip. Benjamin Higginson just hit a three, putting Crater up 8-4. Don't adjust your screens, folks. This is Crater traveling to Ashland via Phoenix. We didn't get the full skinny on what was going on with the Ashland Gymnasium, but it was not available tonight, so kind of a neutral site, but Ashland is hosting Crater at Phoenix High School in Phoenix, Oregon.
So 8-4 here, early Midwestern League action. Second game of the league for both teams. Comets came away with a win last Friday night against the Springfield Millers on their home court. A big win for Coach Brian Scott, now in his second year. Ashland Grizzlies, boy, they went up north to Eugene, actually Thursday, and they took a beating up there against the Colts. Lost by 31 last Friday night, so looking to rebound here tonight at Phoenix.
Ashland definitely looking to get back in the groove. Their game against Roseburg that was supposed to be set for January 6th was canceled. I'm not sure on the details on that, but Ashland's on a 4-game skid right now, 4-game losing streak. And they would like nothing better than to turn that around here in Phoenix tonight.
First-year coach Anirudh Sareen on the sidelines for the Grizzlies, taking over for Sam Osofsky. Spent 8 years on the sidelines.
And had a very productive 8 years with the Ashland Grizzlies. Always a competitive team under Coach Osofsky.
13-10 last year were the Grizzlies under Osofsky. Year prior, Jason, we saw them up in Corvallis. They finished 6th.
That's right.
At the 5A level and took home a state trophy. 3-point shot up and good.
That's Azure McNamara. Or was that, excuse me.
Yeah, it's number 21. It says Rafael Rojima, but they announced it McNamara. But
yeah, that is Azure McNamara.
Okay.
So he's number 0 on our roster here, but 21. So we're going to make that adjustment.
Bloodworth up for the 3, comes off. Pass from the inside from number 23. Nice assist from Kian Tourzan as Roundtree nails a 3 in the corner. So back-to-back trays by the Grizzlies puts them up by a score of 10-9 now. Let me catch up here on the John L. Scott scoreboard as we're a bit behind. We had some technical difficulties here early on. We apologize for that, but hopefully you're hearing and seeing us great here on this Tuesday night from Phoenix, Oregon. 1:55 now left first quarter. Biddle goes up, misses the left-handed hook. Blocked away by Biddle. Pham now checked in. First substitution for the game for Coach Brian Scott. This is Freeman Roundtree now working his way to the left. He's double teamed by Acree. McNamara can't get that to go. Rebounded by the guard.
The Ashland Grizzlies have gotten a number of different looks at the rim on each possession as they're doing well on the offensive rebounds.
One of the first turnovers of the night. That's on JoJo Harrer, traveling down on the baseline. Comets coming out in a zone. They're, of course, wearing all black tonight, Jason, trimmed in orange. New uniforms for the Comets.
New uniforms, they look good.
Grizzlies are in the home white, even though we're here in the gym of the Phoenix Pirates. Biddle works his way to the right, gets a bump off the chest, can't get it to go, gets his rebound again, up and in for the junior. (11-10) now, under a minute to go first quarter.
Comets and Grizzlies trading leads here.
Roundtree over to Bloodworth. Back to Roundtree now here in the corner. That's number 1, JoJo Harrer.
Good ball movement from the Grizzlies, kind of in that motion offense. And a blow by there by number 32. That's Freeman Roundtree. Kyle Biddle closed out and Roundtree caught him off guard.
Eli Bryant has an easy two, but he'll kick it out and say, let's do it the hard way and get an extra point. So an assist to Bryant and 3 on the board.
Unselfish play by Bryant, but not advisable. I mean, he had a wide open layup or dunk, and can cut a kind of a loop-de-loop pass out to Biddle. Biddle knocks down the 3, so all's well that ends well.
Another turnover at the traveling variety right in front of Coach Brian Scott now. Just slightly under 2 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, Midwestern League action. Glad that you're with us here from Phoenix High School. 14-12 on the scoreboard here as the Comets try to come away with a good shot.
So they added a little more time to the clock, Jeff. Now they've got 3.5 seconds. That'll give Acree time to get the ball into the back court, the front court.
Referees.
Okay, they started the clock before Acree touched it.
They're going to reset it back to 3.5.
And here we go again. And that gave Ashland time enough to add some full court pressure. So that worked out well for the home court Grizzlies.
Bunk foul. That's going to be the 5th foul on the Pirates here in the quarter.
They did come out playing some aggressive defense, did these Grizzlies.
What a gift, huh?
Indeed.
A couple free throws here. A lot of banners hanging here at Phoenix High School across from us, isn't there? A lot of wrestling in the variety.
Yeah, we don't get a chance to broadcast many games here from Phoenix, so this is a gym that's kind of unique for Jeff and me.
Got a state championship banner, 1954 for talent. Look at that.
Wow.
Acree misses both, but a tip by Biddle.
With the
We're going
tip.
to count 2 for the Comets.
And they didn't run any time off the clock.
Away. Yes, so referees are going to confer here, and we're going to take a look.
John L. Scott scoreboard says Crater Comets 16, hometown Ashland Grizzlies 12. We'll take a break here.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We're back, huh? Ad break, that might be.
Ventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pick.
And welcome back here to Phoenix High School. Crater Comets taking on Ashland in Phoenix. Again, a little bit odd that the Comets come out away with a 16-12 lead after 1. Threes by Biddle, Acree, and Higginson led the way. Comets still here content to stake in that zone against the Grizzlies. Jason, what's the reason why a team may play a zone versus a man-to-man?
You know, I mean, I'm thinking that the Comets are wanting. Wow.
Is that why?
I mean, typically the zone's going to stop that kind of interior penetration, but the Comets have a different kind of zone. So Roundtree got all the way into the guts of that zone defense as Duckowitz goes in and out on the other end. So back to your original question, Jeff, usually in a zone you're showing a team that you don't have any confidence in their outside scoring ability, but the Grizzlies again got right into the heart of that defense. And Ashton Acree returned the favor with the layup drive from the left side. Nice look from Acree.
18-14 now with 7 minutes left. But, yeah, content to stay. Now they're in a man-to-man. Right?
Yep. Looks like they're just showing a little bit different. Maybe that's just what it was Coach Scott didn't like what he saw in those last two possessions where the Grizzlies were able to penetrate so deep. So with the man-to-man, and we just saw it right there, you know, you've got that option to switch on screens and, you know, hopefully avoid that type of penetration, but possibly leaving yourself open to some of the problems that the Grizzlies have already caused like this for the Comets.
Double teamed was Roundtree. He spun around, found himself open to the hoop, goes up, gives a forearm shiver to Duckowitz, and is called for the offensive variety foul. So Roundtree with one here in the second quarter.
So now the Grizzlies are showing a zone defense as well. So both teams kind of alternating between that man-to-man and zone. And the Comets did exactly what you want to do against the zone defense. A short corner into the Biddle as he flashed to the middle.
That's textbook against a zone defense. Flash and on a cut. Two big men working well together. Another foul on the Comets. That'll be their second here in the second quarter. Game played here before was the Comet girls taking on the Ashland Grizzlies. Comet girls came away with the win. Jason, we got a chance to see them from the bleachers the other night against Springfield.
Indeed. What a game that was, too. Oh, wow. And another turnover. The Grizzlies have struggled with turnovers this half. But, yeah, the Crater Comet girls ranked first in the state. Springfield Miller girls ranked second in the state. And the game did not disappoint. Those teams could very well be seeing each other late into the season.
Nice start from Coach Scott Dipple. I believe he moves his overall record tonight with the win to 12-1. Again, ranked 1 at the OSAA level. Promising season ahead for the Comet girls. Stay tuned. We'll have a lot of their games here on Table Rock Sports. A lot of underclassmen, too, for Coach Scott Dipple. So,
yeah,
promising years ahead.
That's got to be exciting for the Comets program, huh?
We've had a wardrobe tuck in there. The referee was pretty adamant for Killen Tourzan to completely tuck in that jersey. We've got that squared away. A three-point shot up and in. That's JoJo Harrer, the center. He's a junior. I've got him at about 6'4", Jason.
Yeah, I would say a long 6'4". As Cody Duckowitz drives middle, pops up for the jump shot, and that's good.
22-17 now, 5.5 left, second quarter. Number 10, that's Jaden Hermonages, point guard. Roundtree now at the top of the key. Over to Tourzan. Tourzan, Bloodworth now working his way to the right. Hermonages, no fear whatsoever.
Yeah, he's had a couple of nice drives like that, Jeff.
3 Comets and finishes. Duckowitz now in the corner on the quick transition for the Comets. Biddle now in front of the Grizzly bench. Working on Harrer. Beautiful pull-up from 12. Can't get it to go. Who's brought down? That's Roundtree. Biddle and Harrer going at it. A couple of juniors seeing each other a lot past several years. Hermonages back up top. Bloodworth in, knocked away. Duckowitz on the move. Gets it stolen away by Tourzan, brings it right back into the corner. Here's Harrow right over Biddle. It's going to be good.
Another good one. And he had something to say to the Crater bench. A lot of threes tonight, Jeff.
Deuces are wild on the scoreboard. 22-22 here in the second quarter. Acree slightly off the rim. Player of the game last game against Springfield Millers. Ashton Acree, senior, wears number 4 for the Comets. Heat check for Harrower. Can't get that to go. Brought down by the sophomore. And Grant now working his way up. Checks behind him. Works his way down to the lower block. Biddle for the 15-footer. So soft.
Nice soft shooter's touch there, Jeff.
Looks like your shot.
Sheesh, I wish.
A lot of rim, gets a lot of net.
So we're glad we were able to get hooked up here again tonight. Some technical difficulties to start, but Kyle Biddle has got some big fans tuned in for Table Rock Sports tonight. Grandparents George and Patty Fortin over in Klamath Falls. Probably, I mean, there's some weather coming in tonight, Jeff. I think George and Patty were smart to stay home because we don't know what it's going to be like getting back and forth to Klamath here for the next couple of days.
Those snow drifts, snow drifts over in Klamath are no joke.
Nothing to joke around about.
3 feet in 3 minutes, right?
Sarah Moore, who she travels up to Eugene to catch big brother Nathan Biddle every chance she gets, and hasn't missed any of Kyle's home games, but she's also tuned in tonight at Table Rock Sports. So big shout out to Sarah, George, and Patty.
Tourzan finds Roundtree. Back to Tourzan up top. Number 21, correction in our program. That's not Rojima, but McNamara. Roundtree in the corner. Off. Picked up by McNamara. Back out to Roundtree now. Comet's still in that 2-1-2 zone. Good no call here by the close ref as Duckowitz went down for a possible player control, but McNamara gets through to go.
From my eye, Jeff, it seemed like Duckowitz was maybe a little deep under the basket there. Probably nice pass from Grant. Duckowitz, 2 disappointing possessions on both sides on that one. Wasn't able to draw the foul. Questionable, maybe it could have been, and then a big block after a nice pass from Julian Grant.
Number 2 into the game for the Grizz. That's Danny Cooper. Biddle drives his way into the lane. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Double teamed. Brings it back out to the 3-point line. And Acree. Acree with his left hand. High post to Grant. Grant spins around. Biddle says, I'm going to take a 23-footer off to the right. Errant 3-point shot for the Grizz, brought down by Biddle. Still 24-24 here with just 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Foul on the Grizzly. That's going to be on Tourzan as he had the bigger Eli Bryant guarding him on the block.
Biddle looked like he got raked across the face a little bit on that rebound, but I don't think he got his eye. He reacted a little bit from it. Duckowitz from the corner, all good.
27-24 now, 1:50 left second quarter. Harmonious brings it up, trying to work his way by Acree, not McNamara. Way out off the backboard, brought down by Bryant. Bryant all the way. Going to be blocked by Roundtree, but picked up by Duckowitz, and a nice pass
from Duckowitz, huh?
Got a feeling these teams see each other a lot, maybe in summer ball and whatnot.
Yeah, there seems to be some familiarity out there.
A little chippy. They very competitive. When, I got to believe their Comets are coming back and sitting in that zone because all of these Grizzlies are good off the dribble. They could beat their man to man, and so I think Coach Scott might be looking for a little help from that zone, but he's not seeing it as much.
Well, and they're knocking down their threes, unfortunately, for the Comets. So yeah, it's one thing, you kind of pick your poison, right? If they're good off the dribble and they can penetrate, you hope to maybe sit back in a zone a little bit, and but if they can knock down the threes, they can force you out of that zone.
Both free throws missed by young Kyle Biddle. Remains 27-24 with 1:20 left second quarter.
Comets' free throw woes have really continued this game.
Tourzan comes up really short from the corner, and a nice heads-up play by Harrow. Rebounds it and is fouled by Higginson. Nothing Ben can do there. It's a good foul at that juncture.
Yep, he was just still kind of recovering from the rebound, and Harrower did a nice job just getting the rebound, going straight back up.
I want to just mention before or after the game, it's a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Love Day is coming in February, where $1 from every drink is donated back to local organizations. Duckowitz with the rebound now, 1:11 left second quarter. Comets have Biddle, Dukowitz, Acree, Bryant, and Higginson. Rebounded was Acree's shot by Dukowitz, and a foul called, but on the floor. Cody doesn't agree with that. Comets ball underneath the basket here with 1 minute left.
Both teams with 4 fouls in this quarter, so next foul, there's 1 minute left. Next foul, though, is going to be a shooting foul.
Danny Cooper has a break on the bench as McNamara comes in. Higginson now driving into the lane, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to put him at the free throw line. Quarterback for the Crater Comets on the gridiron, Jason. A starter for the Comets. He's a junior.
Yep.
Good body, strong. Stands, 6'1", 6'2"?
6'1", 6'2". He's a good athlete. He weighs 190 pounds. So he's solid, Ben Higginson is.
What do you want to see more from Ben?
Well, I think last I talked with him, he said that he was going to try and work on his ball handling a little bit more, and I think that's a good thing from Ben. He's a really nice defender. If I was to advise him, I would tell him to be a little more active with his hands. If you watch Ben, he does a nice job keeping his guy in front of him, but his hands just kind of, well, that wasn't necessarily trying to prove my point, but his hands don't necessarily seem to be in the passing lane or in the dribbling lane, kind of right where you want him to be to get those steals.
Found himself in a little trouble. He tried to cheat baseline there, and Harrow pivoted right into the inside lane and got Biddle on his hip. Has a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. So nice first half here for number 1. This is JoJo Harrer, a 6'4" junior. And he ties it up. We got 28-28 with 33 seconds left here, second quarter. A good one.
Yep, a new ball game here.
Biddle, three-point shot hard off the back iron. Here's Harrower, drives right past Pham. Can't get it. Well, it does get it over Biddle, but hard off the backboard.
Oh, Cody did not seem to. Well, I guess they were just playing for their last shot, but they had
They had
numbers. Yep.
Hey, stay tuned. Coming up, some Medford Parks and Rec halftime show. You know what? We're going to go to a commercial break here. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is an easy one. It's 28-all here in the second quarter with 6.7 left to go. We'll be right back on Table Rock.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control.
With just 6 seconds left to go, second quarter, see what Coach Scott drew up here for the Comets. Acree to take it out. He's joined with Pham, Biddle, Dukowitz, and Bryant. Double team out, and Dukowitz, and he's going to give that up to Hermones, and that'll be the buzzer. It'll end up 28 apiece. So again, stay tuned. Coming up, some Medford Parks and Rec halftime report. We do want you to visit playmedford.com for the latest rec guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. 28-all here at halftime from Phoenix High. We'll be back here on TableRockSports.net.
I'm School Resource Officer Mike Jones with the Central Point Police Department, and I'd like to tell you about the DARE program. One of my duties as an SRO is to teach the DARE program to District 6 fifth graders. The DARE program focuses on teaching our students the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse, as well as deterring bullying and gang violence. Part of the funding for the DARE program comes from the Police Department's annual Dare to Cruise car show, which happens each summer. Follow the Central Point Police Department Facebook page for more information about this event and other important.
it takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
My name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I just moved back into town. I don't drive, so RVTD's trip planner helps me get where I need to go when I need to be there. I just plug in all my stops and it gives me a plan for the day. It's so easy. RVTD has me covered when it comes to getting to the doctor, shopping, the gym, my book group, library, downtown, the movie theater, any restaurant.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Hey, welcome back here. Second half, about ready to start. 28-28, third quarter, Midwestern League action. Ashland comes in 0-1, a loss to Thurston last Friday night. Comets are 1-0, a win against the Springfield Millers. And Comets are 11-2, Jason, on the year, ranked, what, number 8?
11-2. The Comets have had a really nice start this year. Yep, they're ranked number 8. On the other side of the ledger, the Grizzlies ranked number 22. With a record of 4-7 overall. But, you know, these teams, Jeff, they look to me to be pretty evenly matched. So, you know, it's always hard to tell with that, especially those non-conference games early on. Ashland played a lot out of the area, so they might be a little bit of a sleeper team here.
Certainly is, but we're in for a good one. We're glad that you're with us. Next Comets game will be this Friday, boys and girls. They travel up north and take on the number 1 ranked North Eugene Highlanders on Friday night. Again, girls action first, boys second. So looking forward to that. Been up to North Eugene a few times.
Oh, yeah. North Eugene, home of the great Danny Ainge. And
know him well.
Yes, yes. Jeff has spent some time scouting and watching and enjoying games with Mr. Ainge.
Sharing some peanut M&Ms with Danny back in the day. But we've had some dialogue going back between both head coaches here. I'm not quite sure what it was, like parking places, drinking fountains. We're not sure, but nonetheless, back in action here.
It's like a designated play. Kyle Biddle with a nice drive down the middle.
Nice. You could tell that may have been sketched there in the locker room coming out. 30 now to 28 in favor of the Comets. Let's see if I can keep up on the scoreboard.
Oh!
Nice block by Kyle Biddle as Hermonage went up and blocked off the backboard by Kyle. A nice start for Kyle and the Comets here. Kyle has a good look at three.
He's coming out looking for his shot. I like what I'm seeing from Biddle.
Akery with a little popper from 5.
And another big rebound. Kyle Biddle's just decided to take over the game, Jeff.
Well, you don't want to get in a late fourth quarter matchup against a hungry team right here.
Right.
And so if there's an opportunity to put them away, let's do it earlier.
You want
here.
to do it earlier than later.
On the block now, Roundtree has Higginson out to Harrower, comes off. Here's Acree with a chance to run. He's going to bring it up rather a little bit slower and assess the situation. Find Biddle. He's
Why
got the
not?
warm hand. Everything in the rim. Here's Duckowitz trying to save it. Does it. Back to Biddle at the top of the key. He's going to find Higginson in the corner. That looks like a good three, Jason, and
it is.
Nice start for the Comets. 7 points out of the block for the Comets in the first minute 20.
Great hustle from Duckowitz. Passes to Biddle. Biddle with the smart extra pass to find Higginson in the corner for the three.
There's a knockaway by the Biddle and Higginson right into the hands of Hermonis, who works his left hand. Blocked away again. Here's Biddle now, comes up with the steal. He looks ahead. He's got Julian Grant in the corner. Acree at the free shot from the three-point right. It's up and in. What a run for the Comets. That's 10 points.
I sense some timeout coming, Jeff. Checking the John L. Scott scoreboard. Crater Comets 38. Ashland Grizzlies 28. 10-0 run to start the half.
Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone free. So give yourself one. Then, give yourself the gift of not checking it. Get any phone free at U.S. Cellular.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular. Now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Don't stop! Get it! Taco Westside greatness!
Phoenix High, we've got Crater traveling to play Ashland. A 10-point run from the Comets. 4 from Biddle, 3 from Higginson, and 3 from Acree on some good ball movement.
Ashland seeing if they can get their footing here.
Grizzlies up against the ropes here early, third quarter. Harrower drives in on Biddle. He's double, triple team knocked away by the sophomore Grant. He has a breakaway, no dribble, up and in.
Wow.
For Julian Grant.
Athletic move from Grant. Great pass. Was that Higginson that found Grant running?
I missed the assist, man, but boy, what a knockaway and a finish by the sophomore and Grant. They've come out with some energy here, Jason. A 12-point run.
Indeed. Coach Scott must have had something to say to these Comets at halftime.
Grizzlies can't catch their breath. Comets, 1-2-2 zone here. McNamara now. Danny Cooper drives into the lane. Here's Harrower now. Tourzan back to Harrower. Nearly blocked away by a Biddle. Little Euro step from Harrower. Can't get it to go, but there's Tourzan for their first two. Breaks the ice for the Grizz.
Another nice take from Julian Grant. Nice pass up the court from Acree.
This time Grant goes to his left, switches to his right, and finishes with a finger roll.
Julian Grant's a good finisher. When he gets near the rim, there's a good chance that he's not a high riser necessarily, but he does a nice job finishing with either his right or his left.
Hermonages can't get it to go. Acree now, the left-hander, brings it up the right-hand side slowly. Now picks up the speed and knocks it off the knee of a Grizzly defender. He had Duckowitz in the corner for a possible three.
I think that's what Duckowitz just said to him, too. Hey, I was in the corner, wide open.
The senior Acree felt more confident going off the Grizzly player rather than turn it over. A little simple inbounds play to Biddle. He's got up and in for the three-footer, and a nice third quarter here for Kyle Biddle.
Kyle Biddle is just making the game look easy right now, Jeff.
Oh, he's moving well from right to left.
Sure is.
Ball in the hand right to left. Pivot foot right to left. There's McNamara on a nice, can't get it to go. Duckowitz with the rebound. 44-30 now, 4 minutes left. Higginson, who hit a nice three early in that third quarter, gives it to Duckowitz. He gets it up. Boy, the field goal percentage is in fuego.
Yeah, no doubt we have not seen many misses from the Comets this half.
Comets have put 18 folks on the board in this quarter, and we're just past halfway through the third quarter. Nice pass in from Harrower to McNamara. 2 points for the Grizzlies, 46-32. Kyle Biddle gets the shot to go, but it will be no attempt as that's player control. Harrower taking the charge, junior to junior. We got a timeout called by Coach Brian Scott in the Comets. Score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Crater Comets 46, the Pirates 32. We'll be right back on Table Rock Sports.
Hey everyone, I'm School Resource Officer Cunningham from Centerpoint PD. Myself and SRO Jones serve School District 6 and are happy to lend an ear to students, parents, and teachers experiencing difficulties, whether at home with other students or just simply want to check in with a safe adult. As School Resource Officers, our jobs are to focus on students in our community to help them feel safe and provide them with another person to talk to. If you see us around the schools, don't hesitate to say hi.
I'm School Resource Officer Mike Jones with the Centerpoint Police Department, and I'd like to tell you about the DARE program. One of my duties as an SRO is to teach the DARE program to District 6 fifth graders. The DARE program focuses on teaching our students the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse, as well as deterring bullying and gang violence. Part of the funding for the DARE program comes from the Police Department's annual Dare to Cruise car show, which happens each summer. Follow the Centerpoint Police Department Facebook page for more information about this event and other.
Here we go. Hey, and welcome back here. Timeout by Coach Brian Scott. Comets 46-32, 3:15 left third quarter. Hermones drives in over Acre. Nice shot.
Boy, he elevated for that, didn't he?
Biddle picks up his dribble. Duckowitz over to Higginson, thinks about a three. Biddle thinks about it and does it. Comes up short off the front iron. Rebounded by Harrower. Three shot from the grid, up and in.
See, feeling a little bit of shift in momentum here. And the Grizzlies have knocked down a couple of shots. Biddle, or the Comets came up short on their last possession.
A lot of body, no foul on Grant as he drove, so Grizzlies now have it. Hermones drives way in, almost dunks it, but he finger rolls it right over Acre. Nice run here for the Grizzlies to fight back to within 7. Biddle takes it on the other eye. He took a shot on the right eye in the second quarter, and why not? Let's even it out. Let's take a shot on the left eye in the third quarter.
Now he can see perfectly.
Of course, he's used to that. He's got an older brother and an older sister beating on him all the years of his life.
Especially
Kyle's
his
one
sister.
tough kid. Inbounds to Biddle, back to, and he's going to be fouled by number 13. That's Keller Bloodworth. High in the air, a hip check.
You know, it's interesting. The first half, Jeff, was just filled with fouls from both teams, and this third quarter has only seen 2 Grizzly fouls and 1 Comet foul in 6 minutes.
Nice little inbounds play there
Yeah, it
for
was.
the Comets as Ben Higginson gets an assist from Acre. Little duck and dive, a lot of attention went out to the corner for Kyle Biddle, and that opened up the middle for Ben. 48-39 now. Nice rebound from Biddle. He had Harrow on his back. He tipped it, controlled it back to Acre. Duckowitz fumbles the ball but gets it back. Biddle, quick spin, drives into the middle. Can't get it to go, but there's his running mate in Duckowitz for the offensive rebound. Possessions.
Nice offensive board from Duckowitz.
Grant at the elbow. Finds a cutting Duckowitz. Hermones slaps the backboard. To no avail. Duckowitz, 2 nice assists for the Comets. Full timeout. That's from Coach Aiden Saram and the Grizzlies. Score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Crater Comets 50 and the Ashland Grizzlies 39. We'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more
Here to Table Rock Sports, a 22-11 run here from the Comets in the third quarter. A minute 10 left, 50-39. Hermonis just drives, swatted maybe across the hand. Biddle comes up with it, he'll get credit with the steal. Duckowitz with a pump fake over into the corner to Grant. Good ball movement here. Everybody's moving for the Comets. Biddle with the 12-footer. Good.
I like that little mid-range jump shot Biddle's been showing off a little bit this game, Jeff. That's, I think, the first one he's knocked down this game, but I really like that 10, 12-foot jump shot he's got.
Three-point shot up and in by Bloodworth. Boy, what an important shot that is for Coach Anrud Saram and the Grizzlies. 42-52.
The Comets, or the Grizzlies, just aren't going away for these Comets. They get a little run like that, and then the Grizzlies knock down a big shot.
Well, help me out here with the shot clock, Jason. There's no shot clock, but obviously maybe the refs have it on their hip. I don't know, in their brain.
That feels a little bit like soccer, right, where only the referees know what's going on.
3 seconds left here. Long shot by Hermonis.
Almost.
To the right. And that'll end the third quarter here as the Comets have a heck of a quarter. They lead the Grizzlies 52-42 here on Table Rock Sports. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Welcome back here, fourth quarter action. Comets looking to push their overall record to 12-2. Grizzlies look to go to 5-7. Ramona is tipped away by Grant into the hand of Harrower. Bloodworth has an open look. He just hit one there in the third. Biddle high up over Grant to snare that rebound. 42-52 favor of the Comets. Comets' next action this Friday night against the Highlanders up at North Eugene. Nice pass from Duckowitz down to Grant. Has two men occupied on the baseline. Higginson's going to drive into the lane. He's bottled up by two guys himself. Biddle, same place, free throw line. Good defense by the Grizzlies, I got to admit. But Duckowitz, nice offense with his left.
That was nice from Duckowitz on that drive. Went up with his right, finished with his left, kept his body between him and the defender.
Bloodworth over to Harrower. Comets in a man-to-man now. Roundtree, we haven't heard a whole lot from him here in the second half. We'll look for him to get started. Tourzan up with three, can't get that to go, and Acree is going to squeeze the rock a little bit and set the pace just a little bit. Over to Julian Grant. behind the back now with his right and left hand for the sophomore and gets a sweet underhook shot. Thought he was fouled, but he'll get 2 points.
Another really nice drive from Grant.
56-42. Comets come out on fire here second half. Here's Roundtree. Nice block out by Grant, but Duckowitz can't get it past Tourzan. Harrower with a clean look. Now Duckowitz clears the rebound. It's the fourth quarter. I got to talk about some famous alums from the home Ashland Grizzlies.
I was going to say you might have to come up with some Phoenix Pirates alums. That would have been kind of fun. That'd be new and exciting.
Acree with the shot from the elbow, can't get it to go, brought down by Roundtree, who now pushes the ball up. Foul on the floor, and good for Harrower. Boy, they needed that. So, Jason, I'll give you within 10 years here. Give me the year in which Ashland High School first opened up.
Ashland High School. All right, so I'm taking myself to Ashland, Oregon. Ashland's old. Ashland, so Crater, I believe, was in the 50s. I want to say, I'm going to say 1905. Jeff?
Not bad. You're within 15 years. 1890.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 1920.
1890 for Ashland High School was its first year.
Wow.
I think Crater was in the late 40s, if I
okay, that
right.
could be.
Like 1947. Of course, they weren't the Comets back then. It were the Pointers.
That's right. They were the Crater Pointers.
The Pointers, not the Pointer Sisters.
Central. It was it the Crater Point? No, it was.
I think it was Central Point Pointers.
Central Point Pointers. That's what it was.
Duckowitz with the rebound here, 56-45. Excuse me, get that score corrected. 5 minutes left here. But yeah, Ashland High School, 1890. Been around a little while.
1890. Oh, that was an ill-advised pass. I mean, it might have been safe as a bounce pass, but probably not. But it was a line drive at Duckowitz's waist.
Three-pointer in the corner. We've been calling McNamara all night. It's either McNamara or Rujima. We don't know, folks. But three-pointer nonetheless for the Grizz and draws them to within 8 here with 4.5 left, fourth quarter. Dropped into the elbow. Biddle, 16 on the shot clock now. Into Duckowitz. He's got an open 5-footer and says, I'll take it.
Well, that's, again, a smart play against this zone defense. Duckowitz gets into the gap. Acree finds him. Easy shot.
3-point can't get to go. Harrower, now Hermones has it for a 22-footer. Short. Eli Bryant battles for it. Let's see who gets it. Tourzan, the smallest guy in the court. Another 3-point shot for Harrower. Gets that to go. 58-51.
Comets are going to have to come up with a rebound here, Jeff.
Nice session there for the Grizz. 3:48 left here, fourth quarter. Comets looking to take a little time off the clock with a 7-point lead. Timeout asked and granted for Coach Brian Scott. Score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Crater Comets 58, the Ashland Grizzlies 51. We'll be right back.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
Yep. We're back. Coach Brian Scott, second year now for the Comets, wanted a timeout here to kind of reset things. There's 3:42 left in the fourth quarter. Comets are up 58-51. They've put 30 on the scoreboard here in the third quarter and half of the fourth quarter. Nearly picked off, but Biddle snares it down. He's got an open lane. He's going to kiss it off the backboard. No good. Quick shot. No shot clock burned off there. No time. Comets come back. They're in a 2-3 zone, an easy layup, but he can't get it to go. He just kind of bobbled it and lost it out of his hands. That's Harrower. I mentioned some famous alums from from Ashland High School. Most famous of them all, a 1984 grad. That's David Hurd. Used to be the athletic director for Crater High School. Of course, worked in the Central Point School District for, 32, 33 years.
Indeed.
Now retired, but most famous alum from Ashland High.
Absolute legend.
84 grad David Hurd. Others, what do we got? 1997, Jeremy Guthrie. You know who that
Jeremy
is.
Guthrie, he's a MLB pitcher.
In
Kansas City Royals, pitched in the World Series.
Yep. Made a nice donation here to Ashland High School.
Yeah, he's got the football field. Looks amazing because of Guthrie.
Another, we got Chad Cota, 1989.
Chad Cota.
Famous.
His son Chase Cota, I believe, is still playing in the NFL.
Somewhere. He certainly is. Chad, of course, played at the University of Oregon and then in the NFL. We've got Ann Curry. You remember her.
Ann Curry, of course, from the morning show.
NBC morning show. Ann Curry. She's from Ashland.
No.
Saw her at a winery a year back with her family. Still visits the area. And my favorite, you know what I'm going to say.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm forgetting his first name, but I know his last name, Sixkiller. Sonny Sixkiller.
Sonny Sixkiller, grad of 1969. Played football, played basketball, and three-sport athlete for Ashland High School. Went up and played at the University of Washington. The Huskies started as a quarterback. One of his most famous things, though, is he played in The Longest Yard. He acted in it.
That's right.
The film with Burt Reynolds back in 1974, The Longest Yard. That's Sonny Sixkiller. As a three is drained by Bloodworth. Folks, we got a game here.
Yep.
2:40 left, fourth quarter. Comets up by 5, 59-54. Grizzlies have caught fire from three. There's a shot into the middle. Can't go as Duckowitz on the inbounds pass from Biddle. Another drive by the Grizz. They kick it. Find the man in the corner. That's Roundtree. Oh! Ball hits the baseline as well as Cody Duckowitz. And the Comets dodge a bullet. Coach Anir Saram yelling instructions to the Grizz. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes left on the score clock. Comets Grizzlies kind of in a 2-3 zone. Ball goes into Biddle. He finds Grant. He'll take the three. Comes off the back iron and a foul. That's going to be on Bloodworth against Duckowitz, who is battling hard for that offensive rebound. What that does, Jason, is that resets that shot clock.
Yep, that gives more time to the Comets to burn. And right now, the Comets look like they just want to get this game clock wound down, get this game over with, as the Grizzlies have been on a little bit of a run.
Stay with us for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show, where we look to have a Comet player here visit us in the booth, talk to them about the game, their future. Acree in with his left hand, gets in trouble, somehow comes away with it. Not called a double dribble.
Like he was trying to pass to Biddle maybe, and then didn't. Nice move from Julian Grant.
The sophomore bails out the Comets with 2 important points now with 1:15 to go. 54-61. Harrower between his legs. Roundtree double team knocked away by Biddle. Biddle spins, forgets the ball, grabs it now, kicks it over to Acree. Let's burn some time off the clock, says Coach Brian Scott. Acree in. He doesn't look hurt because it looked like he turned his ankle, but knocked off of him. It's going to remain Comet ball. No time ran off the clock on that.
The game clock has been nothing but confusing tonight, Jeff. I guess
you're up 7.
The clock keeper's own defense is that it's a strange gym.
All right. Coach Brian Scott's going to call and talk to his young team and say, hey, let's reset it, fellas, and see what we can do in this last 57 seconds. Let's take a short break. 61-54 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
I just moved back into town. I don't drive, so RVTD's trip planner helps me get where I need to go when I need to be there. I just plug in all my stops, and it gives me a plan for the day. It's so easy. RVTD has me covered when it comes to getting to the doctor, shopping, the gym, my book group, library, downtown, the movie theater, any restaurants.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back here to Phoenix High School. Comets find themselves up by 7, and the ball taking it out underneath their own hoop is Acree. Let's see if Coach Brian Scott asks him to take a little bit of time off the clock as the Grizzlies batted away from Biddle.
That wasn't the game plan.
Hermones goes in for the dunk.
That was an ill-advised dunk attempt, Jeff. You just need the bucket at that point, do you not?
Let's talk about the mistake on both ends.
Yeah,
Jason.
both
Help me
ends.
out.
First of all, Kyle Biddle, he had an open Julian Grant. I mean, it might have been a designated play, but I think you just want to bleed some time off the clock. Biddle tried to pass it over the defender, got intercepted, and see if they can avoid the same problem.
They don't.
They did not. Acree dribbled down into a trap and stepped out of bounds. So mistakes are being made.
40 seconds left. Comets find themselves up by 7. Oh, to be youthful again, Jason, and make decisions.
Yes.
Hermones, three-point shot needs
and
foul.
one more bad decision. Biddle says, I wasn't anywhere near him. He's still pleading his case. The official shrugged his head. I can hear Ryan Biddle from the other side of the gym also disagreeing with the call. And Coach Scott disagrees. Everybody disagrees with the call, but I think he's still going to get 3 free throws, Jeff.
Well, let's describe what happened. Hermones had a shot in the corner, went up high, leaned back,
fading away.
Kicked his foot back, faded away. Kyle went up to block it, and the referee felt that they got a piece of Hermones, and that means 3 shots.
My vote is with Kyle Biddle on this, Jeff, because Ryan Biddle may have just gotten removed from the gym. He did. Brian Scott's going to have something to say about it. So what I was going to say is I'm not in favor of officials giving the shooters. Nice. Cameraman Aaron Nilsson got Biddle getting escorted out by the Ashland AD. That's Patrick Grady.
I wouldn't show a streaker, just so you're aware.
That's right.
He wasn't streaking. I would
not
have
without pixelating them. Back to my original point, I don't like the foul when the shooter kicks his leg out like that. I think there's got to be some contact other than that initiated by the shooter. That's 0 for 2 from Hermogenes. Now, this is the same guard that attempted to dunk the ball on the fast break, which would have brought the Grizzlies within 5 points. And he missed the dunk. So, like I said, Jeff, mistakes being made. Actually, the last non-mistake was sophomore Julian Grant. All 3 free throws missed and a foul on 13. That's Bloodworth.
All right, let's reset things here. 3 missed free throws, still 61-54. Someone kicked out of the gym. Here's Biddle. He's fouled. He's going to go up for 2.
Another foul from Bloodworth. 2 quick ones.
What a tough last 30 seconds for the young man. Missed dunk and a few missed free throws. And
the bench is clearing. And by that, I just mean Ashland is sending in substitutes for the last 26 seconds of the game. And all the Crater Comet bench, they're looking
like,
at.
What about us?
Yeah, did you see that? They look
That's
like.
Right. And I think one of them went and tugged coach's back of his shirt and said, "Hey, what about us?"
Oh, a big rebound from Higginson. Biddle's gonna get a dunk. No, he's not. He's gonna get a foul.
Number 30, who's checked into the game for the Grizz, that is Bodie.
Give it a try.
White-Zorek.
Yes.
So Bodie White-Zorek, is that a technical?
I can't imagine.
Yeah,
I think the Crater's just substituting out.
All right. Wow. What an eventful last minute 13 here for us
Indeed.
here.
It's been a roller coaster ride, has it not?
I thought I was going to get to sleep early and fast tonight, but no.
Oh, indeed.
Biddle up and in with the first free throw. Good. We have some substitutions for the Comets. Let's see if we can capture this. That's Jacoby Cole wearing 33. Number 21, that's Michael Robinson, a freshman. Number 0, David Rodriguez wearing number 0, a junior. And then we have number 22, folks. That is a freshman, and Malachi Barlow, 6-footer.
And then we've got senior number 12, Nathan Pham, who's going to be checking in for the shooter, Kyle Biddle, right now. Biddle makes his free throw to...
Again, stick with us here on Table Rock Sports. Right after the game and our first time out, we'll have a Comet player here join us in the stands for a quick interview. So stick with us here on Table Rock Sports.
Jacoby Cole came out and just put the lock on guard number 23. I'm guessing that might be Rogema.
I think that's Tourzan.
Okay. Excuse me, yes, that is. That's Tourzan.
Quillen Tourzan.
Yes.
He's a sophomore, going to be a good one here for a couple years for Coach Saram. Open in with both. Nope. Referee calls it off and says,
Cannot step over that line.
Played myself a little Johnny Cash this morning. I walked the line, in fact. I did.
Nice.
Here's the freshman. Why not?
Yep, that's exactly what went through his head. Yeah. Cole is chasing down that rebound. Jump shot at the buzzer.
That'll do it on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Comets come away with a win, 65-55 here in Ashland as the teams congratulate each other. Stick with us through this timeout here. We'll have a Crater Comet player here up with us momentarily.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays. Want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sports ground, where the West Coast plays.
Hey, and we're back here at Phoenix High School as the Comets come away with a win by a score of 65-55. They move their Midwestern League record to 2-0. And they move their overall record this season to 12-2. Player of the game is Julian Grant. He's a sophomore, stands 6'3", wears number 20 for the Comets. Nice game, Julian. Can you talk a little bit about what Coach Brian Scott's message was to you before the game? What was the message?
It was really just they've done all that they can, and it's really up to us. We got to play our hardest, and we just got to do what they've taught us, and we went out and showed that we could do that. Good.
I noticed that you came out and you played they played a lot of zone against you guys.
Yeah.
You guys played some zone as well. Any reason for that?
No, not really. It's just seeing how matchups are going, see how they're doing.
Okay. Yes, we noticed that they had some guards and whatnot that would penetrate a lot, and we didn't know their shooting ability, but they did hit a lot of three-point shots as the game went on. But so it's good to see that go back and forth.
Julian, just a sophomore. You know, you're the youngest guy on the court most of the time for the Comets. How do you view your role with this Crater Comets team?
Yeah, my role, it's really I can score when I need to. I'm not trying to score. I'm not our main scorer, and I really just do what I'm out there to do, help facilitate, rebound, and score when I need to. Kind
of supporting your teammates and doing what you can. You're a fantastic finisher. I've mentioned that a lot. I like that you dribble the ball with your head up. You tend to find your teammates in good spots at good times. You hit a really big shot tonight, kind of when Ashland was making a little run against Crater. Tell me what your plan is. I mean, you've got a couple more years as a Crater Comet. What are some things that you want to work on in your game?
I definitely want to work on a mid-range pull-up in my game. I feel like I can finish well, I can shoot decent from the three, and if I can just get that in between game, then it'll be a lot better.
Nice.
Not only did he have that crucial 2 points there during the Crater Dryer stretch in the fourth quarter, but you also were a participant in that large run in the third quarter where you guys came out of the half and just had 10 straight. I like that little dipty-do to the left where he went up with 2 hands. I think you were fouled and you didn't get it, but nonetheless an important part. So, Julian, what high school do you go to at Crater High?
Biz.
Biz, okay.
Yeah.
You have a teacher you'd like to shout out to?
Mr. Loman.
Mr. Lohman. Yeah, we hear a lot about Lohman. He's one of the best at Crater High. Do you have anybody watching on Table Rock Sports? Any siblings, any relatives that ever watch?
My grandparents and probably my aunts.
Your grandparents, can you name them? Who are they?
Frank Grant, Debbie Grant, Whitney Grant, Aspen, Casper, and I think that's probably it.
All right, well there you
go. That's a pretty good. That might cover at least half of our viewing audience. Right. So that's great, Julian. Thanks for bringing your family along.
Any other activities or sports that you do at Crater High?
I played football and I do track.
Yeah. All right, we got a 3-sport athlete here. Here's the player of the game. This is Julian Grant, a sophomore, many years to come. Comets push their overall record to 12-2, 2-0 in league play, and they head up to North Eugene on Friday. Julian, thanks for joining us.
Yep, thank you for having me.
You bet.
Thanks a lot, Julian. Good job.
Thank you.
I want to thank you tonight for watching the broadcast. We'd like to again thank Phoenix High School here for hosting impromptu the game, Lithia Superstore game of the night. Special thanks to both head coaches Brian Scott and Ruud Saran. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be next Friday as the Comets come home, and we'll have Churchill, both boys and girls. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: the Comets 65, the Grizz 55. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett, with Aaron Nielsen, Jeff Lang, and Jason Brewster. I'm saying thanks for watching. Good night from Phoenix High School in Phoenix, Oregon.